little bit of English. That's nice.
Welcome to this reaction series, where we react to the best music from all over the world. I'm Ryan, and I've performed across 4 continents playing many styles of music. Thanks for joining me as a fellow music lover as we seek inspiration from the world's top performers.
Hey guys, and welcome to this video where I'll be reacting to Wedding Dress by Taeyang. I want to say a big shout out to everybody that's requested this song. There was a lot of requests for this song after I did my reaction to Eyes, Nose, Lips, and I'm assuming, based on the stories I've heard, that the Wedding Dress must be also about his wife, who he'd broken up with, which is when he wrote the song Eyes, Nose, Lips, and then I assume that he wrote this song. So should be pretty good. I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I'm really excited to react to it. So I'm just going to start watching it, and then I'll pause it about halfway to talk about it, and then I'll finish it up from there.
It's over. I guess it's really over now. Something I gotta say before I let you go. 네가 그와 겹치고 때론 그때 울고 힘들어할 때면 난 희망을 느끼고 아무도 모르게 맘 아프고 이 작은 데 서면 또 담담해지고 네가 혹시나 내 마음을 알게 될까봐 알아버리면 우리 멀어지게 될까봐 난 숨을 죽여 또 입술을 깨물어 정말 그를 떠나 내게 오길 Baby 제발 그게 손을 잡지 마 Cause you should be my lady 오랜 시간 기다려온 날 돌아봐도 내가 울리면 이제 너는 그와 평생을 함께하죠 오지 않기를 그렇게나 매일 밤 기도했는데 네가 입은 웨딩 드레스 Girl 네가 입은 웨딩 드레스 내가 아니잖아 웨딩 드레스
A little bit of English. That's nice.
Oh no 내 맘을 몰라줬던 네가 너무 미워서 가끔은 네가 불행하길 난 바랬어 이미 내 눈물이
His voice sounds great.
마르고 버릇처럼 혼자 너에게 말하고 매일 밤 그렇게 불안했던 걸 보면 난 이렇게 될 거라 알았는지도 몰라 난 눈을 감아 쓸데없는 꿈을 꿔 정말 그를 떠나 내게 오길 Baby 손을 잡지 마 Cause you should be my lady 오랜 시간 기다려온 날 돌아봐도 내가 울리면 이제 너는 그와 평생을 함께하죠 오지 않기를 oh yeah 나 매일 밤 기도했는데 네가 입은 웨딩 드레스 Girl 네가 입은 웨딩 드레스 내가 아니잖아 웨딩 드레스 oh yeah oh 네가 입은 웨딩 드레스 oh no
Cool. I'm just going to pause it here and share some of my thoughts up to this point. Yeah, his voice sounds great. It sounds very live, which is cool. You can hear a little bit of his breathiness because he's doing all these dances, and so naturally he's going to be a little bit out of breath, which I think actually adds to it. I think there's a certain amount of emotion that you find in between the notes, and in finding those breaths between the notes and also doing it live, there's a certain amount of emotion that you just don't get with something that's pre-recorded. The other thing that actually really struck out to me from this particular video that I haven't noticed as much from some of his videos with the full band are the Michael Jackson influences. Actually, the vibe, maybe it's more because of the wardrobe than anything else, but there's definitely some moves that he's done on the dancing part, and also his voice sounds a lot like Michael Jackson to me, and so I could definitely see Michael Jackson as being one of his big influences, which is really cool because I love Michael Jackson and I think he's just such a pop icon, and it's cool to see that his influence has reached Korea and obviously all the different parts of the world, especially those that are doing pop music now. So anyway, I'm loving it so far. It's kind of like a cool, like mellow jam where it's not quite a ballad where it's just piano like Eyes, Nose, Lips was, but it's also not like one of their big like loud songs with like a driving beat and a DJ and stuff. So it's like a really cool sort of fusion where it's very catchy and it's got that beat. And then it hits the chorus, which is English wedding dress, which is really cool because I understand that. But it's a cool kind of hip hop driving beat on more of a mellow tone, which is really cool because I haven't seen a whole lot of that in between style. But then again, I'm pretty new to their music, so maybe they have a lot more that are like this. But anyway, I'm going to finish it up and then I'll talk a little bit more at the end of it.
우리 그와 행복해 너를 잊을 수 있게 내 초라했던 모습들은 다 잊어줘 비록 한동안은 나 죽을 만큼 힘이 들겠지만 no 오랜 시간 착각 속에 홀로 바보처럼 살았죠 아직도 내 그녀는 날 보고서 하얗게 웃고 있는데 네가 입은 웨딩 드레스
Cool. That looks like the end of it. Yeah, thanks to everybody that recommended that song. I'm really glad I got to see it. There's definitely a lot of cool things going on in there. One of my initial reactions after watching it is thinking about myself, because I perform a lot on stage, and thinking about it from the perspective of a performer. There's a lot of rehearsals that have to go into that amount of precision on the dance moves, and then syncing up all the dance moves with the vocal parts. And then you'll notice that he's cutting in and out, where sometimes he'll sing a line, and then sometimes somebody else is singing the line. And so he has to know each moment of the song what he's supposed to be doing, and also what he's not supposed to be doing, which is a big deal so that it's not competing, where when he needs to shine, he can shine, and then when there's somebody else singing, he's able to dish that off to somebody else. But yeah, it was great. Phenomenal to be able to perform on that level of dancing, and that level of singing as well. And obviously he hit some really high notes at the end there and was showing off his voice. But for probably a majority of the song, it was easily within his range, and it wasn't difficult for him to sing because all the years of training that he's put into it. But the dance moves, I think he's probably more focused on the dance than the singing, which I think is really interesting. I could be wrong because I'm not a dancer, and so I don't know what amount of work would go into making a dance like that. But you can tell that he's very professional, performing on a very high level, and to do it, and it looks like a live TV broadcast, so this is a very high pressure type of situation where he needs to focus and he can't make any mistakes, and he just nailed it. And so my takeaway from that is, in my performances, I feel like maybe I should try to perfect each moment of the song more and just practice. And also, at least with a few of the bands I play in, we're pretty high energy, sort of at the front of the stage, running around, interacting with the crowd. And we have talked about doing some work in sort of establishing where we're supposed to stand at a given moment, and like when we can run to the other side of the stage and switch with somebody else, and when we interact with the singer and the bassist, or the guitarist and the bassist, or bassist and drummer, and so forth. So my big takeaway is I think I should probably try to perfect my shows more on more of a sort of a synchronized level where everything's actively working together to tell a single story and to create that amount of energy, that certain feel that the audience can relate to. So this was a really great song. Thanks to everybody that's reacted to it. And also, I'll be doing a lot more of these reaction videos. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then be sure to check it out. And I'd love to interact with you and respond to your comments. If you have other requests, let me know, and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. So I will see you soon. Bye.